Sorry, I was just reminiscing with Adam Driver about the last time we chatted, which was here at the Royal Albert Hall, I think, for the last Jedi.
Oh, that's right. No, you're right. On the steps.
On the big, crazy, scary stage up there.
Yeah. That was intense.
Yeah, really. There's so many people.
Yeah, every freckle is.
And just people shouting your name the whole time as well. It's it must be really intimidating.
I just go into a coma, then I wake up and it's usually over.
And you're there.
Yeah.
Congratulations on BlacKkKlansman.
Thank you.
It's an incredible film and a really important film, I think, as well. Very funny film as well. It's just, I don't know, was that something, everything was on the page, the fact that it was this kind of multifaceted thing?
No, it was there, the story was there. There wasn't much to change apart from the true things and the liberties that Spike took to make it clear, but it was very, it's hard to not say the tropes that actors say all the time is organic and familial, but it totally was. Spike is a good person to work for. He's very impulsive and his energy is very palpable, and it just sets an environment where everyone, there's no ego. We're there for a short amount of time, so everyone's throwing out ideas.
Yeah, it must be kind of not daunting, but I guess every time with a new film, if you are working with a director that you've never worked with before, they all work differently, and you never really know, or do you know before you go into shooting what their, what their kind of skit is and how they do things?
Yeah, I don't think you ever know until you, even people that you've worked with before, under different circumstances in a different movie with a different cast, have to, calibrate differently. But it's a risk. I guess it's a risk. Hard to say with Spike because it didn't feel like, it feels like a no-brainer. But everyone's under an incredible amount of pressure and stress, and it can kind of bring out the worst in people it can. But him and that cast is the exact opposite. He just, he really gets the best things out of people because he's so personable. There's no in-between between you and Spike. He's coming to your trailer, he's coming right to you. Everything is an atmosphere of love. If there's a problem, we address it immediately and we move on.
Right. It must be really wonderful to get this recognition, though, for not just for the film, it's getting all these award nominations, but for you particularly for this role.
It's a surreal experience. I know that. I know the truth that you're one part of a huge machine. That you can't do anything if you don't have partners that you're like John David Washington to bounce off of, or Spike is giving you the best of him. It's hard. You don't want to screw it up. So you try not to buy into the illusion, but I'm happy to be here representing the movie. And for me, it's pretty. This is not something that I thought was a realistic thing in my life.
And here we are.
Yeah.
I'm excited for what's next. You work with Jim Jarmusch again as well, which is great to see. And then we've got the next episode of the thing we can't talk about. But you know how excited I am about that. Yeah. Particularly for the kids.
Too.
You are?
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad to hear. I've got a question from Twitter, if that's all right, because we asked some lovely questions. It's a good question. I know sometimes you go, oh really? But this is a good question. BlacKkKlansman deals with a very delicate and heavy story. So what was the most difficult scene to do, and what was it like getting into Flip's skin at those times?
What was it like to what?
Get into Flip's skin at those times.
You really focus on what your character in those moments. I'd say the initiation. Sorry, my voice is gone. The clan initiation scene was probably the toughest for everybody on set. But the minutia of filmmaking overtakes what it really means. You're thinking of like hitting your mark and saying the right lines and like meaning what you're saying. It's not till later that you're like, I remember when we were all watching Birth of a Nation and cheering. That didn't seem like something it doesn't seem natural because it's not.
Thank you for being here tonight.
Right,
it's great. Good luck tonight, and it's great to see you. I'll see you back here in December.
Sure.
See you later, Adam. Bye.